What to do if you've been canceled. My name is Nadernejad, the director of Nadernejad Media Incorporated, an online reputation management firm helping people fix their online reputations. We've worked with politicians, people who have worked with former presidents, global corporations, small businesses, people from everyday walks of life, and everybody you can think of, helping them fix their online presence. If you've been canceled, no matter what that means, whether that's on a very large scale, whether that's from a particular industry, or whether that's just among your own group of friends, rule number one, getting right into it, is to not feel paralyzed. Listen, the person sitting at the other end of the screen, listening to this video, watching right now, is an incredible human being. I'm serious, you're amazing. You're watching this. Nobody to ever walk the face of the earth is like you. So you need to understand that if you're going to feel like, oh, I'm paralyzed, the people are going to make more content about me, I'm scared, and you're reeling back, that is the worst thing you can do. This kind of paralyzed feeling in your gut, if you feel it, call me. Click that calendar link in the description down below. Don't pay me a penny. I'm going to walk and talk you out of it, because that's going to stop you from sharing your talents with the world. Rule number one to being canceled: don't get paralyzed. Don't push back. That's what the haters, that's what the culture, that's what people who try to cancel you in the first place want you to do. Turn it on its head by not listening and doubling your energy output. If you double your energy output when you feel bad, you're going to get 1.5 times more done. Do it. Number two, look at the technical aspects that have canceled you. I mean, break it down. Why are you canceled? Who's to say you're canceled? Because the first page of Google has negative content about you? Well, we can suppress that. Because the news is pumping out content about you on which medium? Television? That's going to stop. Because people are talking about you. Maybe Phil is going to tell Nancy that you're a bad person. Sue Phil for slander. See? You're not as canceled as you think. So, what I can help you do is kind of narrow those things down. So look at it. Is it on the web? Is it online? Because there's a strategy for everything. I've never seen a piece of content that cannot be suppressed on Google. If you manage to not only knock out the content from the first page, but replace it with positive content, wow, now you're the opposite of canceled. So number two, narrow down the technical aspects and craft an action plan to uncancel yourself. Tip number three, use this time to be a little bit more introverted. If you had a publicly facing role at a company, it was likely a lot of work. You got home, you retired. Listen, I speak to people who've been in tons of different industries, from private equity to they're global leaders, or they're a commissioner of a county in their state, or they're a pundit and they're on the news all the time. And wouldn't it feel good to just sit down and read a damn book? Have you ever thought about that? You don't need to, you're in a high state of agitation, your central nervous system is agitated, you feel scared, and it's just a chemical state, right? Chill. Spend some time. Learn what you love in being introverted. Every world leader at one point spent a few years doing nothing, right? We have the story of Bezos working at McDonald's. We have the stories of global dictators that spent multiple years in Siberia fishing. You can read a book. You can calm down. Everything's okay. We can uncancel you. Just find those little small granular things that make you happy. And that's really going to help you. Beyond that, what do you do if you've been canceled? Build a support network, a group of people who love you. I mean, people who truly love you. Don't find people who are going to make you feel bad or who are going to judge you. Find people. And the best way to find people who are going to accept you is to find people who are in the same boat. Find other canceled people. I mean, I have for the longest time thought about building a group, a support network of people who have faced this. And I'm very much ready to do it. Whether that's going to be on Facebook or what medium, I don't know. But start one yourself. If you've been charged with, we have whole Facebook groups of people who are ex-felons who are looking for jobs. There's a whole Facebook group of people like that, right? Don't isolate each other. We're all human, right? I will trust somebody on one of those forums quicker than I'll trust somebody with a clean record. If the energy is right. So don't let anything limit you. The next thing is make sure the people who are supposed to be closest to you are actually supporting you and that they're proud of you. Make sure. I'm talking your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, your boyfriend. Everybody in the world, in your circle should be proud of you. The next thing is consider a career change. Whether you're jumping back in, that's great, but a rebrand this might be the perfect time for a rebrand, right? You got canceled from comedy, let's say, which happens, as ridiculous as it is. You might have been canceled from that. So you can say, hey, I'm going to jump back into it. Or you can say, I'm going to become a tech startup guru. You can do whatever you want, right? Enjoy your life. So these are a few things I recommend. I worked with a lot of people about this. I'm happy to speak with you about it, help put you at ease if that's what you want, help give you all the tips for free. I can teach you how to do it, or we can do it for you. Like, we just give all the value. And then if people want to work with us, which I typically do, we can work together. So that's what I recommend. My name's Nadernejad. We do exclusively online reputation management. That's the sign that's too far away, you can't read it. We work at Barrington Street. 80% of our clients come from the US, and we love what we do. If you would like to call, calendar link down below. Thank you for watching.